Hello?
Hello? Listen, I found your number in the book. I can't do this. Hello? Are you there? Let me tell you where I am.
No. Under no circumstances. Never tell anyone where you are.
What?
Listen to me carefully. I want you to hang up your phone and stay where you are. You'll receive a phone call within an hour. Can you do that? Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Thought you and Lloyd would like to come out and say a few words.
Oh, I've got a few words for you, all right, Coleman.
Something bothering you, Miriam?
All I tried to do was run a fair and unbiased hearing, and there you were, showing off for the cameras like the star of some cheap soap opera.
You sad little girl. You've been eating yourself up over this, haven't you? And you've grossly overestimated my desire for stardom.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think I heard something recently about his dad getting really sick.
Are you serious?
From what I hear, it's really serious. Cancer. Did you know him?
Yeah, met him a few times. He liked me. Said I had manners.
Maybe you should go see him.
Yeah.
Hello?
Look out your door.
Five carriers and you're the first one to find me. How?
Well, let's just say all roads are, all numbers lead to you. Who are you?
Who I am is not important.
You know, Sam told me the same thing the first time we met. But I don't believe you.
Why not?
Because of those. You're the network.
Is that what you think?
Well, you're certainly not the Oracle.
And a sense of humor, too. The network is much larger than you could imagine. But all of it starts here.
And all of it on paper.
Right down to the last period. William felt there was too much digital information out there. This, no one cares about anymore. Once destroyed, it can never be retrieved.
So that's why there's no text messages or voicemail. No computers.
Not for this. The network has grown to what it is by word of mouth. And a ledger.
I see.
I think you do now. That ledger is the most important part of what you have to do. It's more than just a book of information and contacts. It's a history. Sound familiar?
Maybe you are the Oracle.
No. I just talk to Sam a lot. He's a good man. He was the second carrier.
How old is he?
Older than you think.
Then how is it that none of you knew that Walton Creed is William Chamberlain's son?
Really?
You didn't know?
It's a part of William's past he chose not to talk about. When he started the network, he knew what he was up against, but it wasn't his wife.
It was his son.
Gwen knew and supported his decision to her dying breath, but William Jr. was not so forgiving. When she died, he just took off, disappeared. You two are more alike than you think.
I am nothing like him.
He hates his father for doing the right thing. You hate yours for not.
I don't hate my father.
But you resent his decision. You know, he would have been the second carrier had he chosen to do so. Read this when you get a chance. I think it'll explain everything you need to know.
You're gonna have to destroy a lot of this. You know that. And you need to leave here. Do you have a place you can go and start over again?
Where were you 20 years ago?
I'm here now. I'm gonna take my sister and make sure she's safe. Then I'm gonna take the case and disappear for a while. Long enough for us to regroup.
This is WKRG-5. News coverage you can count on.
It may take longer to respond to emergency calls in 4 small Baldwin County towns. I'm Gloria Maggio. I'll have a live report. However, Dodge says to avoid layoffs, another way to pay those teachers' salaries is desperately needed. Now, this mile-long stretch of eastbound interstate was closed for about 6 hours while the wreckage was cleared and traffic was rerouted over to Highway 90. Sandra, Mobile County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a mysterious death. It involves a body found inside a burning vehicle. If this store eventually sells beer and wine, Christian leaders say, quote, they won't even buy a Snickers bar here. What this bond money will be used for is to add new wings onto existing school buildings, thereby eliminating the portable classrooms within the school system. But they hide it well. In fact, the only evidence we could find that smokers even exist on this campus is by a few cigarette butts laying on the ground. These look great, not too expensive, and they can make a beautiful addition to the outdoors of your home. Have fun out there in the garden. I'm Gloria Maggio for Gulf Coast Gardening.
Thanks, Gloria.
Loxley, Silver Hill, Summerdale, and Alberta's police departments may lose their ability to be dispatched through the Central 911 Baldwin County office. Joining us now live in Loxley is our Gloria Maggio to tell you how the change will affect you if you live in these areas. Gloria?
Well, Mel, it will increase emergency response time. Imagine someone's breaking into your house, you call 911, you talk to the dispatcher, but the dispatcher doesn't send a police unit to your house. They put you on hold and dispatch you to another dispatcher who then calls a response unit to come to your rescue.
We will still have our department. We will still be in operation just like we are, even though we will be handicapped to a degree as far as the time that it takes for us to receive a call and to respond to the call.
Chief Robert Meggs of the Loxley Police Department is worried about legislation that would cut Loxley's E911 dispatching services, leaving the city to pick up the tab and begin their own 911 dispatching. E911 is enhanced 911, where the name and address of the caller pop up on a screen in front of the dispatcher. If Loxley and the 3 other cities have to form their own 911 dispatching departments, they can't afford to have enhanced 911. Some police chiefs have even said they may not be able to afford any 911 dispatching department, and then their police departments would have to be shut down. Baldwin County 911 Director Seth Phillips said he cannot comment on the matter, but he did issue a statement saying there is no dire emergency regarding receiving or dispatching calls from the public to any agency in and adjacent to Baldwin County. We have every confidence that the issue will be resolved soon by the Alabama legislature. Now, the 4 police chiefs involved are also hoping the legislature will soon resolve this issue so they can get in the quickest response time possible. Also, they say if Baldwin County can dispatch for all the fire departments in the county, why can't they do it for all the police departments? Mel?
Thank you very much, Gloria.
We go now to our newsroom where Gloria Maggio has more. Good morning, Gloria.